Hello, beautiful fruity cutie. My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today we're going to talk about the difference between self-discipline and self-sabotage. And by the end of this video, you're going to know which one you're doing, because if you are falling off a diet of any kind, a healthy raw vegan diet or any kind of diet, you might be using self-sabotage instead of self-discipline, and that's where you're going wrong. So I'm going to teach you how to do this right. Specifically, my channel, I show fruity cuties how to stick to a raw vegan diet for life so they can lose weight, so they can heal naturally, so they can feel better and stop farting all over the motherfucking planet. Anyway, so what we gonna do here? So let me start by showing you what I'm eating this week, and then I'll show you what I'm eating today, and then we'll open some mangoes, and I'll do some pineapple stuff. I gotta get into this pineapple. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect because pineapple is really impossible to find perfect. This one looks really good though. Pineapple is one of those fruits that has to ripen on the vine. You know, mangoes are not one of those fruits, okay? Papaya and bananas are not those kind of fruits. Bananas, which these are my favorite, praying hands bananas. Ooh, if you know, you know. If you come into my retreat, then you in for a treat. You're going to get these. These are really, really good too. These are locally grown. These mangoes I picked with my fruity cutie hands yesterday. And I'm getting ready for my retreat, which is happening in a few weeks. I also picked this passion fruit, and I have some white sapote mixed in here. Let me know below if you've ever had white sapote and what you think it tastes like. For me, I have a few more too somewhere. For me, white sapote tastes like a creamy pineapple. I don't know about you, but that's what it tastes like to me. Okay, so let's get into what I'm eating this week. I'm obviously eating a lot of mangoes. If I had to say, because I have some in the fridge as well, I think I have about 75 mangoes in my house right now. And some of these are really, really big, and some of them are smaller. If you've never had a Florida mango before, I feel so bad. Oh, you will have one day. When I open up Fruit is Life, you're going to come visit me, okay? And you're going to have the real good. You're going to have the stuff that you should have always been having. This is some Garden of Eden shit, okay? You've never, let me open one for you, because you never had a mango in your life until you've had a locally grown, organic, okay, freshly picked, freshly fallen from the tree. Some of these, like, I didn't pick them. They fell right when I was there, so I just picked them up. I didn't pick them. I just picked them up. Okay, so let me move some stuff because we got a lot of stuff here. I'm going to have to move this watermelon. All right. Okay, so we're going to move this. Sorry. We're going to just be very careful with the mangoes. We're going to move them over here. And now we have a little area. I can't wait to have a bigger kitchen one day. One day soon. All right, so I got some ripe ones here. At the store, you know they're ripe because they smell very fragrant, and you're going to press the top and the bottom. Now, Florida mangoes are a little different. You're not going to find these at the store, but if you do, for some crazy reason, get them. With Florida mangoes, the uglier, the better and sweeter they are. Like this one, this one's going to be super ripe and sweet. It's ready now. What you're going to see at the store is probably something like this, and this doesn't mean it's bad at all. I picked this yesterday from the tree. This just needs time to ripen, okay? Green is not a sign that it's not ripe when it comes to Florida mangoes. I just want you to know, because I have some ripe ones here, okay? And that's green, and it stays green. So let's open these. I believe this is a Kerry mango, and you see it is green, okay? I could probably give this another day or two to ripen, but it's good. It's perfect as is. So we're going to open it. Okay. Sometimes you'll see Florida mangoes bruised a little bit because they fell from the tree, and that's okay. And some of them are very, very dark orange. Some of them are lighter. Oh, yeah. And then it's falling off. You see, it's falling off. That's how you know You know, fruit will tell you when it's ready to eat, okay? Now we're going to open this guy, which is much darker. And this is called an orange sherbet mango. Hope I'm saying that right. Sherbet. I never really knew how to say that word. And while we're opening these mangoes, I want to tell you that for the next 3 days only, today's the 3rd day, actually 2 more days after today. For the next 2 days, that would be Thursday and Friday, my hypnosis course, my brand new weight loss hypnosis course is 50% off for the launch. I'm really excited, and I have to confess to you guys something that I'm going to make a video on very soon. I'm just really, really busy with the retreat setup, so I'm making a lot of arrangements for my retreat, which is happening in July, early July, and basically I want you to know that while I was filming this hypnosis course, while I was working on the course and recording all the hypnosis, I lost 12 pounds, and I did not even try. I went from 135 pounds to 122 pounds, or 122, 23, okay? So I lost 12 pounds in 1 month, and I didn't do anything different at all. I'm eating unlimited fruit as much as I want. Seriously. I'm eating like at least 10 mangoes a day. I'm eating at least 1 watermelon every day. And the only thing I did differently was listen to the hypnosis course. So that is what's happening here. And so I know it works. I truly believe in it. And I have to be honest, what happened was I started walking more, and I probably stuck to it because of the course. Like, I didn't consciously start walking. I've always been walking. I like to get 10,000 steps a day. Then I've been increasing it because last year, every day I got 10,000. This year, I decided I wanted to get 15,000, but I was not very consistent. Well, the month that I was listening to the course, okay, just checking everything, listening to the audios, making sure everything's good. The month that I was working on the course and then listening to it, I lost 12 pounds out of nowhere. And 12 pounds of fat. And I have honestly been shocked. I've been trying to lose these last 10 pounds because, I lost 60 pounds in 2011. And I've been trying to lose these last 10 pounds for fucking over a decade. So I know this course works. I'm really, really excited to see your transformation. Please, if you take the course, if you're interested in the course, definitely check it out now because it will be double the price on Saturday. I'm letting you know this right now, okay? So definitely check it out. I'll leave the link below. There is a 50% discount for my Fruity Cuties here on YouTube. And for the pineapple, one more thing about the course. Hypnosis is literally just like guided meditation, and you will never ever do anything that you don't want to do in the course, during the course, or after the course. And just check out my website. When you go to the website, click the photo of me, and it's a video. It doesn't look like a video, but it is a video, and it's about 20 minutes explaining the course and explaining hypnosis. So I just have to, I'm doing everything myself. I have to fix the website so that it looks like a video, because right now it doesn't. It just looks like a picture of me holding a watermelon. But I want, oh no, fruit life. But I want everyone to hear the video so they know and, find out what the course is about and how it works exactly. All right, so check that out if you want to lose weight fast and easy and keep it off forever. I'm telling you right now, it is a miracle, actually, because eating as much as I want, and I don't have to restrict at all, it's actually incredible. It's actually incredible. And I have been drinking more water, but I've only been sticking to it because of the course. So, yeah. Let's get back to the pineapple. Now, it's not even really good. You see, I knew it wasn't going to be. Pineapple's so difficult to find ripe. Let me know if you find it ripe, and I find it ripe once every fucking 10 years. And this is not even fully ripe. Pineapple must ripen on the tree. I can't wait for my mamey to ripen. Okay. This is not terrible. I'm going to eat this for sure. It looks white, but it's actually very, very sweet. Very nice and sweet. Pineapple is also a fruit that you must smell it before you open it, okay? Mangoes, papaya, passion fruit, bananas, what else do we do? Oranges, apples, all of these fruits, they have to smell on the outside. There's a few fruits that don't smell, and that would be watermelon. So all other melons have to smell before you open them. Please, please, don't fuck this up. Don't be embarrassing me eating unripe fruit and then putting sugar on it, okay, to sweeten it up, because that is embarrassing. If you're doing that, you eating fruit that is unripe and therefore acidic. And when you eat unripe acidic fruit, it causes a acidic body, and then you don't feel good, you have headaches, you have bloating, you gain weight. An acidic body gains weight. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the self-sabotage part in 1 second, but let me just show you what I'm eating this week. I'm eating all these mangoes, obviously. As they ripen, I eat them. I am eating these bananas. I have 2 more papayas in the fridge. There's another one. I have these mame sapote. I had a lot of lychees, but I ate them all in 2 days. I bought like 150 lychees. I ate them all in 2 days. Yeah, actually a day and a half. I bought them yesterday. I should have bought more, but they were quite pricey. We got a few watermelons, and I have 3 more. So there's my seeded watermelon. Okay, and I got 3 more in the living room. One is like really, really heavy. Maybe I'll show you in a second. And then, so what I'm having every day this week for breakfast is watermelon. I've been having watermelon every single day. For lunch, I'm having mangoes. At some point, I might have nice cream because I truly love having one ripe, fresh mango in the smoothie, or in the nice cream with a bunch of bananas. So I'll have one mango, I'll cut it up, and I'll put it in the blender with about 5 or 6 bananas and frozen, and then I make my nice cream and no water needed, and I love it so much. Okay, this one was ripe, so we're gonna try it. This is a weird mango. You know, I have every single mango here is a different variety, basically. Okay, so we're gonna try that real quick. Not my favorite, but it's okay. Okay, hold on. Not my favorite. My favorite is the Carrie, and also these guys, the orange sherbet ones. Oh my god, they're so freaking good. Yeah, these are good. These are good. Okay. And then what I'm having for dinner, this doesn't look very good on camera, does it? Yeah, we'll flip that over. What I have for dinner tonight is, so I bought this zucchini. I'm having definitely 3 zucchini, maybe a few more. Then I am going to have probably 2 of these romaine hearts, and I'm going to spiralize the zucchini. I'm going to have the romaine hearts cut up underneath like a bed of lettuce, and then I'm going to make a dressing, a very simple one, probably some type of like tahini and dill or parsley with some garlic and lemon. Put that on top. Okay, so that is what I'm having for dinner. And I did also have a green juice today. So this is apple, lemon, ginger, celery, cucumber, grapes, green grapes in here too. So good. And that is what I'm eating this week. That's what I eat in a day. I usually have about between 2,500 and 3,000 calories. I'm 5'2", 5'3" when I do yoga. And I am now 122, 23 pounds. And honestly, I'm loving it. And I'm really, really grateful and really excited for this course because I know it's going to change your life. This is a passion fruit. And what I like to do sometimes is I like to cut it up. I like to cut it in half. You only know that it's ripe when it's wrinkly. It's got to be wrinkly and it's got to smell. Okay, otherwise it's going to be sour. But if you want it sweet, if you like it sweet, then you need to wait until it's wrinkly. And I like to put it on my pineapple. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to cut up the pineapple and I'll put it in a bowl. And that will be my pre-dinner. And then I'm going to have dinner. like I said, the zucchini and stuff. And yeah, all right, just looking for a bowl. Okay, let's get a nice bowl here. Okay, so the last thing we'll talk about today is the self-discipline disguised as self-sabotage, or vice versa. Okay, self-sabotage disguised as self-discipline. I need a bigger counter. There is not enough counter space for all my fruit and me to prep. This is absolutely ridiculous. I need to buy an island, honestly. Right now I'm putting the mangoes on a chair. Okay, so what to do? How do we know? What do we know? What are we doing? What we're doing here is, when you try to restrict the amount of fruit and vegetables that you eat, you are not using self-discipline, okay? I have a lot of fruity cuties in my community that restrict their fruit and vegetables. You know, for example, they send me a meal plan that they're gonna do. And they're like, they go, okay, I'm gonna eat 1 cup of grapes, 1 banana, and 1 apple for lunch. And then I say to myself, okay, well, they're falling off the raw food diet any second now, because you cannot tell your body how much it wants. You don't know until you start eating how much it wants. So I always say to myself, okay, well, I'm eating mangoes today. But if I'm eating a meal of mangoes, and I like to eat a lot of mono meals, which means 1 fruit at a time, then I better have at least, I've been doing this 15 years. I know myself. I better have at least 5 or 6 or 7 ripe mangoes if I want to eat mangoes for lunch. If I only have 1 or 2 mangoes that are ripe, I'll have those, and then I need something else. I'm not going to say to my body, okay, we're eating 2 mangoes for lunch today because that's the amount of calories that I need to lose weight. That's not how it works. I don't know if you figured it out by now, but calories do matter. But what matters more is the quality of your calories. And, 2,000 calories of unhealthy food will make you gain weight no matter what your height and weight is. And 2,000 calories of healthy food will not make you gain weight. Okay? Macros do matter. So if you're eating a lot of processed foods with fat and oil and dead animal body parts and toxic, really unhealthy ingredients, crazy ingredients that you don't even know what the hell it is. Okay, if you eat something that you don't know what it is, your body doesn't know what it is either, and it will store it in your liver because it cannot digest the thing, because it doesn't know what kind of bile and what kind of enzymes to send down from your brain to the gut to digest it. So there's things that are undigested in your gut because your body doesn't know how to digest it. Does that make sense? Okay, so do me a favor. Stop telling your body how much fruit to eat, because that is called self-sabotage. Okay, what you want to do is you want to have an abundance of really ripe, healthy fruit and vegetables. All fruit and vegetables are healthy, but you want to have that in your house. And if you want to have some unripe stuff, you can have that too, but I'd recommend having a lot of ripe stuff. You'll put it in the fridge, okay? You'll put it in the fridge so that you don't waste it. And then when it starts to ripen too much, you'll freeze it. There's no such thing. Some people overcomplicate this so much that they're like, I can't handle it's so much work to, the ripeness. No, you're doing it wrong. I'm so stressed about having so many ripe things in my house. You just don't know how to do it yet, boo. Take my new course, learn how to do it, because by the way, in my 30-day hypnosis weight loss course, you are also going to get, for this week only, you're going to get free access to my other course, which is How to Be a Healthy Raw Vegan 6-week course. So basically what's happening is, oh no, it's not free, it's $20. So it's usually $300. It's $20 upon checkout. There's a bonus link for if you'd like to sign up, and it's $20 only for the launch. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a video every single week and all of these instructions on how to eat a raw food diet the healthy way without self-sabotage. What does self-sabotage look like when it's disguised as self-discipline? It's restriction, okay, OMAD, intermittent fasting, trying to not eat more calories than you think you need to lose weight. That is self-sabotage disguised as self-discipline. Now let me tell you what self-discipline is. Okay? Self-discipline, what is going on with that piece? This pineapple. Self-discipline looks like this. Okay, I'm going to wake up tomorrow before work an hour early. I'm going to have my shoes and my outfit, my workout outfit, laid out, ready to go. I'm going to wake up with the alarm. I'm going to set 10 alarms. I'm going to wake up and I am going to work out for an hour before work. Then I'm going to shower. Then I'm going to grab some breakfast and then I'm going to go to work. Okay? That's self-discipline. Okay, I am going to eat fruit and vegetables when I get hungry. That is self-discipline. I'm going to eat as much fruit and vegetables as I need to feel satisfied. That's self-discipline. You know what self-sabotage is? Okay, I'm going to eat only fucking watermelon. I'm only eating watermelon for 7 days or 30 days because this YouTuber did it and she is the weight I want to be. Okay, well, I'm here to tell you that I'm at a very, very healthy weight. I'll make a video very soon, maybe tomorrow or the next day. I would say 5'2", 5'2.5" on a good day, and 122 pounds. I think that's a pretty good body weight, right? I don't know the BMI, but I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. Now, let me tell you right now, I got here eating unlimited fruit and vegetables. Unlimited. And a little nuts and seeds. Unlimited fruit and vegetables, though. You understand me? Oh, this one needs to be, some of these mangoes, they don't ripen perfectly because they need to be ripened on the tree. It depends on the variety. I can see this one kind of like, oh, well, it's still good. We're just going to cut off the little part. I wonder why it went bad on top there. Does anybody know why that would happen? I'm assuming because it was picked off the tree too early. Okay, so does that make any sense? Let me know below if you have any questions, comments, or concerned about that. Because a lot of people, and I'm serious, please let me know your questions. Because a lot of people, they confuse self-discipline with self-sabotage. And if you need more examples of that, please let me know and I'll make another video on this subject. I really miss doing my podcast, but I haven't figured out how to record my podcast while I walk. I miss that so much, but Spotify took that ability away from me. So now I cannot do that. Can't be as productive with the podcast now. Sorry about that. But check out the Ms.FitVegan podcast and check out my course below, my books. I'll leave my website as well. I have a lot of free resources. I have a free recipe book. I'll leave that, in the description here. And I hope you understand the difference and let me know if you don't. And I will see you in the next episode. Please do not restrict the amount of fruit and vegetables that you eat if you want to lose weight. You will absolutely be able to lose weight and eat as much fruit and vegetables as you'd like. Now notice, I did not say nuts and seeds. We'll talk about that in another video. You can absolutely eat lots of nuts and seeds, but I need you to eat more fruit and vegetables than you eat nuts and seeds. What's going on here? Something is going on here. Okay, it's a very big seed. Okay. Wow. The seed is there? What? How could the seed be there? Wow, it's very big. Okay, love you guys. And I'm going to eat my pineapple now and then have dinner. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, boo. Bye.